Coming up on Bear News,
I think women's athletics are so important to support.
we'll show you how the community came together to support female students at the Women's Walk.
I feel so cool when I get to do this.
Then how students find a medieval fitness alternative.
There has been a huge influx in spectators as of last year.
And we'll show you where to put your car to the test. Bear News starts now. Ooh, Bears, how's it going today? My name is Jalen Lee.
And my name is Alicia Flores, and I hope you guys are enjoying the warm weather outside today. So, Jalen, did you know we only have 20 days until summer?
Oh, trust me, I know. I have a countdown going on in front of my bed every day just so I know, you know? Come on, like, I need that. What about you?
I mean, I bet you do. The only countdown I have is on my phone.
Hey, if it works, it works, you know? So, did you do anything fun this weekend?
You know, I had a pretty good weekend. I actually attended a pretty special event, but don't take my word for it. Instead, take a look.
All right, let's go.
Every April, UNC hosts their annual Women's Walk.
Good job, everyone.
On Saturday, folks from across the state were able to support female student athletes at the university.
Gosh, I mean, I wish my college had done this. I'm sure it's just such a supportive and welcoming environment. I mean, everybody here has been joyful, and I think being a women athlete and being surrounded by such an amazing community that uplifts you and makes you proud to be a woman.
Each participant paid $10 to embark on a journey across campus. The event featured a yummy breakfast with some local sponsors and greetings from athletes as the walk set sail. For some, the event meant more than just a stroll.
It provides women with opportunities and just an opportunity to find yourself.
The university has hosted the event for 18 years now, and the crowd just keeps getting larger.
Thank y'all so much for coming, and go Bears!
We can't wait to see the turnout next year.
Bears, the wait is finally over. This past weekend, the UPC announced that the main artist performing at Bearfest is, drumroll please, Thomas Day. Thomas Day has collected over 400,000 followers on Instagram and over 6 million on TikTok, where he shares his music journey. If you think the name sounds familiar, it's because he competed on America's Got Talent in 2022.
If you've been keeping up with Bearfest just like we have, you might have noticed some changes. Instead of the Bank of Colorado Arena, Battle of the Bears, and the annual spring concert will take place in downtown Greeley. The UPC partnered with downtown Greeley to make costs more sufficient.
We were already planning on partnering with them, but we planned on moving the concert down there because of the budget cuts. Originally, they were just going to have like a booth at the carnival and stuff like that, but we are saving a lot of money because of those budget.
But hey, even though Bearfest is looking a little different this year, it still looks like it's going to be a great time.
A Greeley police officer was arrested by Loveland police for charges of DUI with a blood alcohol level over 2 times the legal limit, obstructing a peace office, and failure to drive in a single lane. Jonathan Telfelson resigned from Greeley Police Department on April 1st, and he is now scheduled for it to appear in court tomorrow at the Larimer County Justice Center in Fort Collins. While this incident raises concerns for the Greeley Police Department, teachers around the country are facing their own challenges.
Just weeks from graduation, Colorado is planning on cutting a teacher recruitment program that high school graduates rely on. The TREP program promises to pay for 2 years of tuition for aspiring educators, but a budget committee has posted funding cuts. Because UNC is a major destination for new teachers, these changes could affect enrollment in the next few years. We reached out to students getting degrees with a teaching focus for what they thought about the proposed change.
Education is already looked at like it's a very low-paying profession. Like everyone tells you, oh, you're not going to get paid a lot. And like this is just like I think another build-up showing educators don't get paid.
That's not the only change here in Greeley. There has been a small change in your favorite coffee spot that you may not have noticed, but the workers certainly do. The Starbucks on 16th Street here in Greeley has officially unionized. Union workers has been sweeping the country with their strike, attempting to advocate for Starbucks baristas. The demands ask for consistent hours, scheduling, and fixing the labor violations. And the baristas at this Greeley location cannot be happier to join the movement.
We just won our store election today 15-1, and we are so excited to join Workers United in an effort to make sure every Starbucks worker in every store has a voice against the corporation. Woo!
Coming up after the break, we'll see how UNC Club is bringing medieval combat back in style, the opening of a new racing spot for speedsters, and a look at how our sport teams have been performing. We'll be right back.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused. A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out the self-doubt and to support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and mental health. Discover the resources you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Welcome back, Bears. Did you know that there is a small, fierce medieval club on campus that you might be passing by every day? Bear News reporter TJ Gurney went to find out what they are up to.
Oh yeah, it gets a little competitive. Oh! So right behind me here is our Bears Gate fighter practice. We do martial fighting. We hit each other with rattan sticks. We have full armor. We're hitting each other pretty hard out there. The adrenaline starts pumping, like you've got your helmet on, you can't really breathe all too well, and you're just huffing and puffing and just thinking about what you can do better next time.
I really like heavy fighting.
Let go of me! Let go!
Because it's like one of those sneaky workouts where it's like, no, you're not working out, you're just playing a game. And then suddenly you've like gained some muscle and lost some weight.
It's really great exercise. You're moving around. All of this armor is pretty heavy.
Former president and good friend of mine, Sky Sutherland, she posted on a Snapchat story, we're the only school in Colorado that doesn't have an SCA chapter. So if anyone wants to go recreate medieval history with me, like, send me a message. And I was like, that sounds cool. I want to fight like the knights did. Let's go.
Me personally, I specialize with a glaive, which is a bladed spear. So it's about 20 inches of blade, and the rest of it's all handle.
I am a little bit over-geared, like you don't need this much gear. However, I like being able to walk the next day after I've been hitting the legs a bunch.
My gauntlets here, these are 16 gauge steel. They keep my hands in good typing order.
Yeah, I like having some metal on my body.
Yes,
Okay.
there you go.
Okay.
I felt so cool. I feel so cool when I get to do this.
This is unlike anything I've ever done before. This is the real deal. This is actually hitting each other with sticks. Keeps my cardio up. I make a lot of great friends out here too, just people to better myself with. Good stuff, good stuff.
Wow, TJ, that was very interesting. So did you know about that group?
Honestly, definitely not, but what about you?
No, I've never heard about it either. And I even used to practice in the gym, and I've never seen them. No.
Well, maybe you should open your eyes a little more. And speaking of keeping our eyes open, let's go to sports reporter Savannah Amek so she can let us know.
If you missed your Bears at home this weekend, don't worry. I've got you covered. I'm Savannah Amek, and welcome back to SAF Sports. Over at Jackson Field, Northern Colorado baseball powered its way to victory over North Dakota State on Sunday, winning the series 10-5. The Bears exploded for 6 runs in the second inning to take control early. Wilson Kiefer led the offense with 4 hits and 2 RBIs, while Brandon Sanchez went 3 for 4 with 3 runs scored, including a 3-run homer in the 8th inning to seal it. Down south, the women's golf team gave an impressive performance at the Memorial Tournament in Texas, finishing tied for 8th against a strong field of teams such as Texas A&M and Baylor. Samantha Columbine led the way with a final round 1 over 73 to finish 9 over par overall, and senior Timbre Sheehy followed closely at 10 over par. In national news, the 2026 WNBA draft tips off tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in New York City and will air on ESPN. Last year, UConn star Paige Beckers was drafted to the Dallas Wings as the #1 overall pick, and history could repeat itself as fellow UConn standout Ozzie Fudd is widely projected as the top player for this year's class. The Dallas Wings hold the first pick again this year, raising the possibility that Beckers and Fudd could reunite as teammates at the professional level. Another big one to watch is Lauren Betts, a name you may already recognize. The Colorado native attended Grandview High School just about an hour south from UNC. Now a standout center, graduating from UCLA, Betts has developed a dominant presence in the paint and is projected to be a top 5 pick in this year's draft. Now, looking ahead for your Bears, softball hits the road for a weekend series against Portland State, while baseball travels to Minnesota to take on St. Thomas. Men's golf is set to compete at Long Island University in New York, and women's golf gears up for Big Sky Conference play heading into next week. As always, go Bears! Back to you, Alicia and Jalen.
Thank you, Savannah. And speaking of sports, cars, this past weekend, reporter TJ Gurney drove down to the Daycona to check out how the new owners of Colorado National Speedway are changing the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to start your engines and head down to Colorado National Speedway, where new things are coming up.
Aimed at providing a more casual experience, the Speedway will feature an all-new 1/8 mile no prep strip in the 2026 season. The new addition is designed to give all drivers a place to put their skills to the test, regardless of their gear or their tech.
It more embodies the backcountry racing. Racing out here on our 1/8 mile will be the same as if you decided to line up on Speedway Boulevard right in front of us and race. It's not going to have super grippy surface. There's not going to be barriers on it. It is purely recreational fun.
The no prep strip is expected to open in June, and the first event on the strip will be held on July 19th.
That people can just come hang out, fun, and race their cars and not get in trouble on the street, not get a ticket, not go to jail or anything, or hurt anybody or kill anybody. So,
aside from the new track, Colorado National Speedway's already received several improvements, including all aluminum bleachers and more in the works, like a complete revamp of the current sound system. These changes go a long way in improving the experience for racers and attendees alike.
There has been a huge influx in spectators as of last year, and then just compliments from people about getting the place cleaned up, new paint, having everything just be a little bit cleaner.
The new and improved Speedway will launch its 2026 season on May 2nd with Cars Tour West, and the momentum will only accelerate from there.
We're just really excited for the 2026 season to start. We're hoping to see a lot of new fans out here, and if you come out here once, we guarantee you'll come back again. So.
And this has been TJ Gurney with Bear News, signing off.
While the Speedway continues to prep for the season, the circus is already open.
Wow, Jalen, I didn't know you had a new job.
Oh, I'm not in the circus. I just heard it was like a really cool thing, but.
Well, whatever you say. Anyways, let's see what Bear News reporter Maya Oakley found out about it.
The Greeley Mall isn't known for being very exciting. Most of the storefronts are closed, and shoppers tend to go up the street to Centera or Center Place to shop. But recently, the usually empty parking lot has been full of people attending the circus. Cirque Italia's Water Circus is in town, and many students have attended the show.
It was so much fun. My friends and I decided to go, and the tickets were pretty cheap. And there were a lot of acts that were really cool. It definitely brought like a lot of attraction and attention to Greeley.
With Bear News, this is Maya Oakley.
Ooh, the circus in Greeley? I might have to apply now. Are you gonna go check it out?
I might. I mean, I drive past it all the time on my way home, but we'll see if I actually have time.
Yeah. Well, Bears, that's gonna do it for our show today.
I know that was a bit of a longer show, but I'm glad you guys stayed with us.
And I hope you guys have a great night, and we will see you all on Wednesday.
Bye.